Jai Hind friends, my name is Rishikesh and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Aaj Ka Bharat. India has quietly taken one of the biggest strategic steps ever right next to the China border. A massive high altitude airbase just 30 kilometers from the LAC is now fully operational, and this not just runways and aircraft. This is India rewriting its entire Himalayan military strategy, from new airbases to tri-service drills to reducing physical patrols and using technology like never before. Is this a warning to China, or a preparation for a future conflict, or a beginning to a new smarter border management strategy? Let's break everything down. So be sure you watch video until the end. But before we start, if you are new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. So let's start. Here is one article covered by the Times of India. Ladakh airbase close to the China border is activated. So this is a major update has come from the Ladakh. India has made a brand new high altitude airbase fully operational, situated at 13,000 feet above sea level. This location is not random. The airbase sits just 30 km from the line of actual control, the very line which separates India and China. But friends, why this is so important? First is a strategic location. Being this close to the LAC means India can launch aircraft, respond to threats, and move troops within minutes, not in the hours. In the Himalayas, where terrain is extreme and distances are long, this time difference can decide the outcome of the operation. And secondly, first flight by the Air Force Chief. We can understand how the importance of this base is. So, to show the importance of the base, Air Chief Marshal AP Singh himself flew a C-130J Super Hercules aircraft to the airstrip. This is not symbolic. I will say this is a message. But why C-130J matters? This aircraft is a massive. It can carry troops, transport vehicles, move heavy equipments, and take off and land at the high altitudes. Its presence proves the base is fully capable of supporting large-scale operations. Is this a message to the China? Yes. China already has a similar high-altitude airfield. India's new airbase balances that capability and sends a direct signal that we are ready, we are prepared, and we are matching your moves. This airbase is a game changer in the India's northern defense architecture. As you know, there was a massive tri-service military drills in the Eastern Himalayas. Here is one story covered by the Economic Times. Exercise Poorvi Prachand Prahar showcases India's growing military synergy in Eastern Himalayas. So along with the new airbase, India has conducted a major military drill, one of the biggest recent exercises in the Eastern Himalaya region. The Army, Navy and Air Force trained together in the fully integrated operations, just like a Trishul tri-services. What was included in this drill? Low altitude helicopter runs to stimulate real combat environments in valleys and mountain passes. Second, missile deployment drills, testing how fast missile systems can be positioned and fired in high stress situations. Third, marine commandos training in river zones. Even the Navy was involved because riverine zones in the Himalaya foothills are strategically important. And fourth one is light artillery airlift operations. Artillery was moved by air, proving India's rapid mobility capability in mountains. This drill was important because it tested India's integrated theatre command, where all three forces operate under one command for faster communication and quicker actions. This shows India is shifting from old traditional methods to more modern, agile, integrated defense approach. This drill is a clear message that India is not only focused on Ladakh but also strengthening its entire Himalayan arc, especially the eastern sector where China has been increasingly its presence. Friends, this is the new border management strategy of India. Less foot patrols and more technology usages. This is one of the biggest changes happening silently along the India-China border. Both countries are now trying new methods to reduce tensions and avoid clashes. We will check step by step. First, reduced foot patrols. Earlier, physical patrols from both sides often led to face-offs. Now, foot patrols are being reduced on both sides to avoid unnecessary contact. This is a major shift after years of accidental confrontations. Second, technology is replacing boots on the ground. Now you will see observation posts, surveillance cameras, electronic sensors, and live monitoring feeds. Both sides can track movements without coming face to face. This reduces chances of misunderstandings turning into big incidents. And last, new confidence building measures. The aim is simple: prevent small incidents from becoming large conflicts. Instead of showing physical presence, the focus is on precision monitoring and rapid response. This is the future of the border management. India is applying this military strategy for the long term shift. Friends, all this development shows that India is creating a new Himalayan playbook, a complete upgrade of how it operates in the mountains. So let's understand this step by step. First, no withdrawal of the forces. Even though tensions are low, both India and China still have heavy deployments along the LAC. Nothing has gone back to the pre 2020 levels. Next, shift in military doctrine. India is shifting from visibility and physical presence to rapid responses, integrated operations, tech enabled surveillance. This means fewer boots but stronger capability. And next, long term strategy. India's focus will remain on improving coordination between Army, Navy, and Air Force, strengthening air bases and forward posts, using technology to monitor the border, preparing for swift troop and aircraft movements. This is about stability, readiness, and deterrence, not just a reaction. Friends, to understand India's strategic approach more clearly, here are two major frameworks which will help you to understand how the nation prepares, responds, and strengthens its position. First, the Integrated Military Operation Framework, which focuses on seamlessly coordination among the Army, Navy, and Air Force. It emphasizes a unified command structure where all three services operate under a common leadership for quicker decision making. This is supported by joint training that enhances real time coordination, resource sharing that maximizes equipment, intelligence and manpower, and rapid deployment protocols that ensure that forces can mobilize instantly through clear communication channels. Continuous assessment further ensures that tactics, preparedness, and operational efficiency are constantly refined. And second framework will be technology driven border management. It highlights India's shift toward modern tech enabled security. Instead of relying solely on physical troop presence, this model uses advanced surveillance tools such as drones, sensors, and high resolution cameras to monitor border activity. It explores future possibilities like transparent data sharing to reduce misunderstandings. Structured incident response protocols ensure that every border situation is handled step by step with clarity, while public communication mechanisms help prevent panic and misinformation. At the core of this model, it is a long-term investment in AI, digital monitoring, and advanced surveillance technologies to secure India's border more effectively. Friends, at last I will say India is entering a new phase of the border management and military readiness. The new Ladakh airbase, the tri-service drills, reduced patrols, and high-tech monitoring all show one thing: India is preparing smartly, silently, and strategically for the future. It is not just about matching the China; it's about creating the modern, intelligent, and fast response systems for the Himalaya region. Okay, friends, this video ends here. If you found this video useful, hit the like and let me know in the comments if there are any suggestions. Until then, thank you for the watching. Take care. Jai Hind. Vande Mataram. Bharat Mata ki Jai.